GETTYADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsJeremy Corbyn has said the £13 billion foreign aid budget is not enough money. The billions of pounds sent abroad have risen year on year as part of the government's target of spending 0.7% of gross national income on overseas development aid each year. The amount of money being given abroad, which has been criticised after it emerged that £13 million has been spent on a project funding jihadis, was slashed after UK growth forecasts were cut. However, now Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn has written to the Prime Minister to insist that she raise the amount of taxpayers' money given out to international projects. Related articles. Penny Mordaunt, public should decide what overseas aid is spent on. Dear Penny Mordaunt, how you shouldn't spend the foreign aid budget. In a letter, he said, as the Office for Budget Responsibility revised growth figures down, the UK will now be spending £895 million less than expected on the intended objective of aid, which is poverty reduction and tackling disease. Are you confident that the Department for International Development, TED, has the resources it needs to deliver global development? The Treasury used last month's budget to announce that the TED will have its budget for foreign aid adjusted down by £375 million in 2018-19 and £520 million in 2019-20. In the past, the money has been recklessly spent on projects including funding an Ethiopian girl band and juggling lessons in Tanzania. The UK is one of the greatest contributors to international aid, being one of only 6 countries to hit the UN's 0.7% spending target. While the money sent abroad has risen in recent years, the government has been forced to make cuts to vital public services to get spending under control after Labour left the country in £1,011 billion when it left office in 2010. Mr. Corbyn used his letter to boast about his party's excessive spending while in power. He wrote, "The British public is extremely proud of our country's commitment to spend 0.7% of national income on aid to reduce global poverty." Under a Labour government, the UK was a world leader in aid effectiveness and global development. But, thousands of people have expressed their belief that the UK's aid budget is still too high. "16,000 have signed an online petition and some 70,000 people have sent in coupons to the Daily Express calling for a change in the law surrounding the men given to overseas projects." Jeremy Corbyn and Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell want to spend more of taxpayers' money abroad. Even Labour's first international aid minister disagrees with her party leader. Mr. Corbyn's views are also at odds with others in his party. Even Labour's Claire Short, who was the UK's first ever international aid minister, has admitted that the 0.7% target should be scrapped. Ms. Short told the Mail, "I am afraid the department has lost capacity and that 0.7% has ended up being destructive. Money is useful if it is well spent, not in itself." Related articles. Foreign aid farce. Extremist group funded by UK taxpayer cash. TED bosses say foreign aid makes the world safer. Give foreign aid money to those who protect us from terrorists.